20th of January to the 1st of February, I'll be here. Will you be here?
Yes, and
Barrington will be here. And will you be here?
Spielwarenmesse Nürnberg.
E aí, brinquedeiros e brinquedeiras, como é que vocês estão? Tudo bem? Estamos aqui na 74ª Spielwarenmesse em Nuremberg, na Alemanha. E agora nós vamos bater um papo aqui com o CEO de comunicação da feira, o senhor Christian Ulrich. This good, my pronunciation?
Yes, perfect.
Mr. Ulrich, it's a pleasure to have you with us today. To begin, could you share a bit about your journey and your role at Spielwarenmesse, as well as what excites you most about being part of the global toy industry?
Okay. Yes, actually, I worked in different industries, totally different ones, even in banking and in advertising agencies. But I'm now for 18 years with Spielwarenmesse, and I started being responsible for marketing and PR, and now for nearly 4 years, I'm on the executive board as the speaker of the board. And then what I really love in this industry is that it's like a big family. So and especially our fair is like a meeting point. You meet the same people, a lot of them each year, and it's like a big network that is really very friendly. And even if I think of our competitors, other fairs, other toy fairs, there is a good contact, a good relationship between us.
Okay, so Spielwarenmesse is the largest toy fair in the world. How do you believe it has influenced the development of the global marketing over the years?
I think what we can do is, one thing is that we are kind of mirroring the world market. So you find the complete market with its structure, with its key players, and then with the trade, you find in one place for 5 days. And then of course we can try to find the topics that are in the air that might influence the future of the industry. And this is what we are trying to give inspiration. So you not only find the products for your assortment if you are a retailer, but you get a lot of ideas and inspiration and even hope motivation when you come from the fair, so to try some new things.
Okay. What criteria are used to select the highlights or trends presented at the fair each year?
Well, the criteria that we use for the trends is that the trend should not be something just for some month or 1 year, for one season, but we are looking for trends that are interesting in a long term. So that they offer a potential for the industry for the next years. And we try to find trends that are interesting on an international scale, not just for one country, but maybe influencing a lot of countries all over the world. And this is why we have an expert team, which is from the USA till Hong Kong and China. And they send us their ideas for trends, and we look where is the overlapping, what is the most international one.
Okay. So, what innovations and novelties can we expect here at this year's Spielwarenmesse? And is there a specific area or segment gaining more attention?
Let me start with the last question. No, I think there's attention for all the segments. We have totally different segments here. And there are 2 trends that we filtered out for this year. So one is, we called it the Healthy Heroes. It's all the toys, all the games that are teaching children how they can live more healthy. So especially to move their bodies, to exercise, because there's a study of the World Health Organization that says that about 80% of all children in the world are not having enough exercising for their bodies. And so we have products that help you to really to go outside, to play with others. But also there are some games that are teaching how to relax, to calm down, because children have a quite a crowded schedule, not only at school, but they have a lot of other program in the afternoon. And it's important for them also to really to relax. And it's astonishing because we have a lot of games that are teaching how to work with yoga, for example, this year on the fair. Another trend that we see is influenced by Japan, actually. It's about manga and anime, which is not only a phenomenon in Japan, but now worldwide. Because there's a fan community for these topics that is really very, very active all over the world. And we see that mangas and anime is influencing the films, the e-games, and now also the toys that we find here on the fair. And another trend, I would call it the mega trend in the industry, is the playing adults, so the so-called kidults.
I asked you in press conference about kidults.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And in the meantime,
I was online.
Yeah. Yeah. You bear that.
Yes,
okay. I think they have about 30% of the market in Europe in the meantime.
Okay. With the growing focus on sustainability, how do you evaluate the toys industry's efforts to adopt more sustainable practices? And what role does Spill Valley Messi play in promoting this agenda?
So we have some experts that are helping us to really assess what the industry is doing. One important aspect is the material. What kind of material are they using? I mean, the classic material is, of course, wood. But in the meantime, there is bamboo, and there are so many other materials which are sustainable. But also we have a look at the process, the manufacturing process. How do you, and also how do they use packaging? I think packaging is very important. Can you reduce packaging, or can you even don't use any packaging for the products? What we are doing is we have a special show which is called Toys Go Green, and which is taking place each year. And each year we're giving an update. So what is the latest state of the art in the industry? New technologies, new materials, etc.
Débora, uma perguntinha. Fala para ele que eu percebi que esse não tem mais o carpete na feira, que você falou para mim que tinha um problema da reciclagem. Alguma coisa assim.
Nee, wir haben es gemerkt, beziehungsweise er hat es gemerkt und gefragt wegen dem Teppichboden. Das ist nicht mehr Teppichboden.
Yeah, that's well, especially on the fair, of course, we try to reduce material, like the carpets, especially.
Okay. With your experience in the market and leading a platform like Spill Valley Messi, what advice would you give to toy companies looking to innovate and remain competitive in such a dynamic industry?
Well, keep your eyes open. Let's say it's very simple, but you should have a close contact to children. This is so important that you're not isolated in your company, because if you look on the schoolyards, what's going on there, and sometimes suddenly a trend is occurring out of nowhere. So it's good to see what is happening on TikTok, of course, and on the media that children are using, because so very often you find in an early phase what's going on in the children scene.
Okay. So the last question, but is the most important question. I think that never someone asked for you this question.
And I'm excited.
Do you like toys? Do you like toys?
I do, and this is one reason why I like this industry, because it's different. If you work with a product that you like and that you use yourself, for example. I have 3 children. I have 3 girls at home in different age classes, and so we play a lot, especially when we're on vacation.
But the question is, what was your childhood toy?
My childhood toy actually was a ride-on. It was a tractor.
Tractor?
Yeah. You can sit on and you could use the pedals for it. It was very colorful, and I was driving around all the time.
Okay. Mr. Christian, I bring a gift for you.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much.
So, can you open?
I do. So we do some unboxing.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a cup, a very nice one.
Yes.
Okay, a toy podcast.
If you scan this QR code, have a link for Spielwarenmesse because have a virtual reality.
All right.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And this is of my city, capital of the toys.
Okay.
Laranjal Paulista.
Great.
Em São Paulo. É o segundo maior polo mundial em fabricação de brinquedo.
In zweiter Region, also wo viel Waren hergestellt werden, in einer einzigen Region.
I see. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Christian, thank you so
you.
much for
Thank you
your
for having me.
review and success in your life.
Thanks a lot.
Ok? Então é isso aí, pessoal. A gente vai terminando aqui com a entrevista com o Sr. Christian e a gente se vê aí nos próximos episódios aqui do Toys Podcast na Spielwarenmesse em Nuremberg, na Alemanha, a maior feira de brinquedos do mundo. Um abraço a todos.
Wow, Rob, it was just so fantastic this year, Spielwarenmesse 2025. But now it's so sad because it's over.
It is, Jenny. We've had a lot of fun. We've made a lot of contacts. A lot of good business has been done. But as you say, the week is done.
It is so done.
But
But
next year,
next year,
2026,
Six.
Spielwarenmesse is not only back, it's back for its 75th anniversary.
and we like to celebrate with you.
With you?
With you.
Yes.
Can't wait to see you. Spielwarenmesse Nürnberg.